What is up, everybody? Welcome to some Gonti, Lord of Luxury. Hope you're excited. Hope you're ready to get that four-finger discount up and running. Oh, we got some, let's pop our, there we go. Get the command, I don't know why it pops up. There we go. Get the command zone all nice and set up for you. Pit target, okay, let's see. As far as opening hand goes, yeah, we're going to keep on this. We got some tutor action, Wretch Confluence, draw some stuff. Yeah, this is a nice little hand. I'd like to have some mana rocks in here. But yeah, we'll definitely take this. Let's go ahead and go, I guess we'll just go ahead and go Urborg right now. And then we'll go ahead and pass the turn. We're playing Gonti, Lord of Luxury. He has Death Touch. Whenever Gonti enters the battlefield, look at the top 4 cards of target opponent's library, exile one of them face down, then put the rest on your bottom of your library in a random order for as long as our opponent's library. Basically, look at the top 4, exile one. We may spend our manas or any color to cast it. Since they stop playing against Hua Tuo, I think. Man, I'm sorry. Put target creature card from your graveyard on top of your library. Activate this ability only during your turn before taggers are declared. Okay, so we can go Swamp, and then since we have Toxic Deluge in the hand, I'm going to go ahead and Demonic Tutor for a little quick, some nice little some mana action. We could go for a Cabal Coffers. We can get that down, start tapping for some swamps, or we can go for some quick mana. This is going to be a little bit grindier. If we're going to go for Wretch Confluence, I think I'm going to go for some Cabal Coffers. We do have Urborg already, so we can go and tap Cabal Coffers for something. We have Toxic Deluge to fire off, and then we still have Wretch Confluence to kind of pay 3 life and draw 3 cards. I love doing that with Wretch Confluence. But yes, welcome to some Gonti action. Yeah, I recorded a, well, not recorded, but I tried to record a Gonti video earlier, and it was one of those, like, I had a one-lander, but everything else in the hand was just beautiful. And it was one of those times where in your head, like, your one-lander part of your head is like, don't keep this, man. They're going to see that you kept a one-lander, and they're going to laugh at you. Because, yeah, it'll be like turn 8 before you draw your second land. And I was like, I got to keep this one. So we kept it, and I just ripped Swamp, and then we got down Phyrexian Arena. What was it? It was Panharmonicon, Sculpting Steel into Panharmonicon. I mean, it was just a beautiful hand, and the Magic Gods definitely thank me on that. Or I thank the Magic Gods for that beautiful hand. But yeah, I'm not going to post it because our opponent scooped kind of early because it was pretty nasty. Pretty gnarly, but yeah, it's fun to do stuff like that in Magic, where you just keep a one-laner and you get to kind of blast some fun stuff over there. Okay, Ritual of the Machine. Let's get down Swamp right now, and then we'll go and pass the turn. We'll get the Swamp down next turn, and we can go for a little bit of Gonti action, kind of exile some stuff from our opponent, see what we got going on. But yeah, I haven't played against the Honored Physician in a minute now, but I always enjoy playing against some of the older commanders. It's fun seeing the oh, Mana Crypt, okay. It's fun seeing the older commanders just kind of, you know, I don't know. I always enjoy it. It's one of those things that I'm just kind of giving a little thumbs up, man. Like, they're kind of like keeping up with an old tradition or old fighting style by playing the old commanders, so it's always fun to see that. So we got Sea Guide Ash coming in. You may search your library for up to 3 force cards, put them onto the battlefield tapped. If you do, shuffle your library. Sure. That's some nice little ramp action right there. Oh, whenever it dies, excuse me. I was like, in my head, I'm thinking like, dang, that's pretty solid right there. Ooh, we rip a Mana Crypt right there. Okay, so let's go ahead and go. Let's go Cabal Coffers. Let's get down the Cabal Coffers. We can go. That's gonna be 3. We get down Mana Crypt. That's gonna be 4. We can tap the Cabal Coffers for 4. Get down Gonti and still have 3 up in a Toxic Deluge. But I think we'll be okay. Yeah, let's go go for that. So we're looking at tapping 2. Man, that would talk about a beautiful hand to ramp into. Let's go Gonti right now. Coming in hot. We're going to look at the top 4 of our opponent's library, see if there's anything in there. The doctor's got hiding in his medicine cabinet. Ooh, Mindslaver. Yes, I think I do like that. Yeah, I want to go for some Mindslaver action. We have the mana for it, and we can have some fun with it. Yeah, we're going to grab some Mindslaver. Anything else we want to do for the turn? No, we've only got 3 mana up right now. Okay. Yeah, that Mana Crypt and then searching up Cabal Coffers is pretty good right there. Okay, so we're going to go for Mindslaver next turn. Let's kind of re-rack on how much mana we've got. So we get down the Swamp next turn. That's going to be 5 total Swamps that we have. And I'm hitting OK because I don't want to chew our opponent's clock up. There we go. Alright, so we're getting the Swamp down. That's going to be 5. So we tap Mana Crypt, tapping Cabal Coffers. That'll be 5. 5 black mana we add to our mana pool. 6, 7, 8. Actually, excuse me, that'll be, I think, 9. So we'll be just away from a Mindslaver activation. And I'd like to get it down and activate it during the same turn. So I'm not sure what we're going to do with it, but, you know, if you go for a Gonti trigger and you see Mindslaver sitting right there, it's kind of hard not to want to take it. And then we still have Ritual of the Machine. So we can sack Gonti, get Gonti back to the command zone, gain control, whatever our opponent's beat stick commander is or creature out there, and kind of take advantage of that. But yeah. Oh, as far as my channel goes, while our opponent's doing some stuff, I'm going to be looking to ramp up some of my modern stuff this year. So I'm kind of shooting for like 2 modern videos, I think. Two modern videos a week, because I have a ton of viewers, obviously for my Commander content, but for like about how much I'm passionate about Commander, I'm that much passionate. I have the same passion for Modern. Long story short, I'm trying to say is, my enjoyment from Commander, I get the same enjoyment from Modern. So I'm trying to find a good way to maintain my Commander release schedule, like not change it, not dilute it, don't go to like 3 Commander videos a week and 2 Modern videos, because I want to get these. I love doing these Commander videos. They're so much fun. Oh, we got Acidic Slime coming in. Destroy Cabal Coffers. Yeah, you got it, man. We had that one coming. So, yep, I'll take it. But yeah, so I'm looking to kind of up my my modern content for sure. That's something I want to, and I'm kind of exploring how to do it. I don't want to do Friday releases unless it's a deck I really care about. But I'm working on getting my overlays done and just kind of hopping on and having fun with Modern sometimes, because Moderns, I feel like it's in a really cool place. It's in a other than Dredge kind of being a little one-sided sometimes. I feel like there's what came out. There's the new Brain in the Jar decks that are coming out with the expertise card, where you can cast Bet Call, or you're casting off carry Zevs, gain control of target creature, casting Breaking and Entering, where you're going to mill 8 cards and then put a creature card from your graveyard, from a graveyard onto the battlefield under your control. So Modern's in a really cool place. It's kind of a brewer's paradise with that, and I'm really happy with that. All right, so we won the flip on that one. I think we did. Actually, I just said that and I did not see it. Let's go ahead and get these swamped down. So we're looking at 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We've got 6 mana we can mess around with. We cannot get the Whispering one down. Gonti has Death Touch. We don't want to fire that off just yet. Let's go for some Mindslaver action. Let's go ahead and get that down. We can get the Swamp down, get the Whispering one next turn. Yeah, we'll go for that. If our opponent has some type of artifact removal, they're going to use it on Mindslaver. Yes, Mindslaver. I think one of my favorite Gonti flips ever was, I can't remember if I recorded it. I think it's recorded. But basically, I had like 2 mana up, and I had flipped a mana drain off Gonti, and my opponent was casting like his turn 8, turn 9 big spell, and I fired that mana drain off, grabbing a spell. And when you play Magic Online, there's this slight hesitation. So if you're playing Magic Online, you know what's going on. Like if your opponent's playing a little slow, like you kind of know, okay, they're just playing slow. But if you as the game wears on, you know how long your opponent's going to take to think about what they want to do on their turn, or how long they're going to take to respond to stuff. So there's this, whenever the game gets to this point where you do something kind of busted, there's this 3 to 5 second pause where you know they're sitting there at their computer just like, man, what the heck. And so whenever I fired that mana drain off, my opponent was just like, there's that 3-second pause, and then there's just in the chat, just nice. And I know what nice means. Nice means hey man, this is the nice way of saying dang it, you got lucky. But I'm gonna say nice. It's acknowledging the luck and the thing. There's just funny, when you think about the when you play Magic Online, it's different. It's not that much different from paper Magic, but there's just certain things you can pick up on, like I was talking about, where there's that 3 to 5 second delay on when you do something. You can tell your opponent's just sitting there shaking their head. Or little stuff like nice means yeah, alright man, you got it, buddy. You got that one, man. Lucky. It's in a roundabout way. It's a nice way of calling somebody lucky. So, I do it too sometimes. I'm like, nice play, man. But you don't necessarily mean it in a bad way, but it's just kind of funny to you look at the meaning beyond that, stuff like that. So, but yeah, it's pretty fun. I enjoy playing online. That is one of the downsides to playing Magic Online, is that sometimes, not sometimes, you don't have that personal human connection. You can play with buddies and stuff like that, but you're just sitting there in front of a screen, and so. I'm thankful for Magic Online. I'm thankful for the ability to play Magic whenever I want. I can get up in the morning and record before work and record after work. It's always nice doing that stuff, but missing out on the human element. I went to Friday Night Magic this last Friday. It was really nice to kind of like I played against just a really nice, diverse group of people, and it's really cool to interact with people whenever you're playing Magic. So, it's not that I lose sight of that. It's just like I truly play 99% of my Magic online, and so it's always nice to go to like a Friday Night Magic or a tournament and just kind of get the little human element, just kind of see people out there. So I always enjoy the human side to Magic. That's really cool to me. Beast Within on Mindslaver. Sure, man. Had to do some digging for that one. Okay, so as far as next turn goes, we can go to the Whispering One. That's going to start getting our opponent to kind of start sacking a bunch of stuff. They've only got 3 cards in hand. I'm trying to think if we want to fire the Wretch Confluence off, or we can go for the Whispering One. Alright, so we'll get Seed Guide Ash, so we can get in for 4. Drop us down to 32. I think I'm okay with taking that right now. And then if our opponent goes for the Commander, kind of gets that Commander engine up and running, we still have Toxic Deluge to kind of just reset the entire board. And with the Whispering One being a 6/6, we'll be in a good spot on that one. Alright, we're going to choose Tails on this one. Okay, let's see. Rip another Swamp. Let's go and get the Swamp down. And if we want, well, we have that Death Touch over there in the Acidic Slime. We can gain control of it. Sack the Beast Token, gain control of it. So we're looking at, let's see how much mana. We're looking at 1, 5, 6, 7. We've got 7 mana. How do we want to do this? We could fire for Wretch Confluence on our opponent's turn, draw a few more cards, or do, yeah, because I don't really want to gain control of a Acidic Slime. That doesn't sound that enticing. And if we go for the Whispering One, it's going to go in the graveyard. We still have the, if our opponent goes for the Commander, we have Toxic. Yeah, I think I want to go for the Whispering One. I think that sounds pretty good. I was looking at 1, 2, 3. Alright, so we got the Whispering One down. Our opponent's going to have to sacrifice a creature at the beginning of their upkeep, and then we can bring a creature back to our hand. But yeah, we don't have anything to bring back, but at least we'll get that kind of that trigger, that sacrifice. Now our opponent is going to get a few swamps off this one, but they've only got 3 cards in hand, and if they finally get their big beat stick creature out there, we can go Ritual of the Machine, sacrificing the beast token to kind of gain control of whatever's out there. So I'm okay with that. And then if they want to go for the Acidic Slime, kind of returning it back to the graveyard with their Commander, we still have Wretch Confluence to kind of just keep our opponent's Commander off the battlefield, and Toxic Deluge, so that way they can't get into spots where they can start putting those creatures back on top and really taking advantage of it. So, and then plus, you know, we have a Swamp Walk 6/6 beat stick that we can start swinging in with. So it's nice to go little value creatures with Gonti sometimes, but hopefully we may end up start swinging in with Gonti so we can get a few more Gonti triggers coming in. Even though mono green, usually mono green's kind of not really what you're wanting to do with Gonti, just because you know, mono green's just kind of big value creatures. You know, if you can get lucky and hit like a Crater Hoof or something, that's nice. But definitely, I think Gonti is where it's at, is, you know, playing against Super Friends or playing against some type of control deck where you can have kind of steal some of their stuff. But yeah, man, it's just amazing how fun Gonti is to me, and it's just how like much of an interesting video it makes. Like man, I could almost do a Gonti video every single day if I wanted to. That's how much fun I enjoy with it. And so we got what else coming in? Oh, but to hit on our other spot, because our opponent's doing a lot of setting up, so it's kind of be a little bit more of a commentary video. But the human element of Magic. Yes, I've always been interested by the, you know, Magic's a very fun game, but like stop for a second and think about, if you go to Friday Night Magic, just like stop and look at all the people that come to Friday Night Magic. There's the teacher, there's the teenager kid that's just like, you know, trying to make the Magic grind, but, you know, doesn't have enough money. There's the little kid where the mom just drops him off for like babysitting. I mean, there's just so many cool things that bring so many cool people together. It's really cool. I'm glad to be a part of a game like that, so it's always fun. Now, our opponent's kind of gotten the board cleared out, not cleared out, just kind of deployed everything out of their hand. They have 2 mana left. I think what we're going to go for is a little Toxic Deluge. We can Toxic Deluge for 2, and then we'll keep everybody. But if we go for 3, well, we'll kind of see. If we want to go for a Ritual of the Machine, grabbing our opponent's Commander, yeah, I think we're going to Toxic Deluge for 2. That'll leave Gonti. We can still swing in. Let's go ahead and let's get the Mana Crypt trigger on the stack. I'll kind of finish that people thing here in a second. Okay, so we got the Whispering one trigger, we got the Mana Crypt trigger. We're just choose tails on this one. There we go. Okay, Thran Dynamo. Do we want to get that down right now? Let's get the Swamp down. We tap 4, that'll be 3. If we're going for Toxic Deluge, we're looking at 1, 2, 7, 8. We can go for Toxic Deluge and Wretch Confluence on our opponent's turn. I think I'm going to go for that. Let's go for Toxic Deluge. We're just going to pay 2 right now, because that'll basically clear everybody out on our opponent's board and still keep our Beast Token and Gonti coming in hot. So we're going to clear everybody out right there. And then I think what I want to do is we're going to fire this Wretch Confluence off to kind of draw some stuff. Okay. Gonti's a 0-1 now. Let's go and swing in with the Whispering one and the Beast Token. Coming in hot. And if our opponent does go for another commander, we can still, you know, give target creature -2/-2, and then rip 2 cards off of that. So I think I like that instead of going for the Thran Dynamo. Kind of will get a little bit of card draw up and running. Kind of close this one out. Not allow our opponent to get the honored physician machine up and running. But yeah, just think about stop for a second. Just think about, like, especially when you go to like a Grand Prix or a Star City game event, when you stop and you just look across the room and you just see all the cool people. Or if you follow anybody on the Star City game tour, or if you follow any of the Magic pros, I mean, just seeing like the Magic life. It's just really cool that a game can bring so many people together, and then that really speaks to the game itself and how fun the game is. You can have fun with other people. Man, we got a lot of mana getting tapped right now. Got 7, 8. I don't know. Uh-oh. Getting a little scared. Is this a Genesis Wave? Let's see what we got going on. It's 10 mana over there. It's always just that point in the game where you see like 10 mana getting tapped, and you're kind of like, yeah, all right, I'm gonna maybe shaking my boots a little bit. But yeah, you know, it's always that's one thing that has always intrigued me about the game of Magic, is that it can bring so many people together, and it's really cool. I'm glad to be a part of the Magic community. That's really fun to me. All right, we got Mr. Elephant coming in. Destroy target 3 non-creature permanents. We're gonna get some elephants for our troubles. All right, so either way, we're getting Urborg, a Swamp, and a Mana Crypt blasted. We're going to be able to gain control, Ritual of the Machine, on the elephant, and we can grab another elephant. Now, do we want? Yeah, we'll go ahead and at least fire off this Wretch Confluence. See what they choose with the trigger over there. Oh, they're going to get some elephants. Okay, let's see that. Let's see, Urborg. We're going to tap that black mana right there because they have 2 mana floating, so we'll kind of see what they've got up their sleeve. But we'll at least be able. We can draw 1 card. Actually, excuse me 1 second. We can draw 1 card and blast one of the elephant tokens. It'll have 1 more elephant token. All right, let's go and fire the Wretch Confluence off. They'll have to sacrifice a creature. We gain control. Yeah, let's go. Let's cast it right now. So we're going to draw a card, and target creature is -2. Okay. We're going to make us draw a card. Target creature is -2. Target creature is -2. We'll play 1, 2, 3, 4. So we'll take care of that one. Our opponent will have to sacrifice a creature, which will be the elephant the next turn, and then we can sack like our Beast Token or this other elephant token to gain control of the elephant and swing in. I can't remember if the elephant is like. I think technically, since it changes hands, I think the elephant's not going to have trample, but we'll at least gain control of it forever. It's not like a temporary effect. So I can't remember if since it's been on the battlefield, I think since it changes zones, it's going to have Phyrexian Revoker. Okay, got that one coming in. Let's see what that names. Oh, okay. All right, man. Not in the deck, but yeah, we'll take that. It's always, I love blind fires. It's kind of just like, it feels like you dodged a bullet or something like that. We have no creature cards in the graveyard. We're going to put the Mana Crypt trigger on the stack. We're going to just choose tails on this one. Okay, lost the flip. Let's go and get the Swamp down. And what we can do is we can get down Grey Merchant. That's going to be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We'll gain that life, put our opponent down. We're looking at 8 mana. We go Thran Dynamo. Yeah, I want to gain control of the Elefante over there. So let's go and gain control of the elephant. We're looking at 1, 2, 3, 4. and then we'll sacrifice the. We'll go and sacrifice this. If we sacrifice Gonti, well, I like the Death Touch actually. Yeah, we're going to sacrifice the elephant right now. Well, I'm sorry we don't have that many Gonti triggers up and running, but green's kind of not really. Yeah, just kind of a little hit or miss sometimes. Alright, so we're going to sacrifice a creature, gain control of the elephant. Oh, yes, yeah, and that's what I thought. It has summoning sickness. Okay, so we're going to go ahead and right now we'll swing in with the Gonti. Coming in hot, swing in with the Whispering One because our opponent's only got 5 total damage that they can deal. And we'll swing in with the Beast token. And then we can get down Thran Dynamo and have a lot of mana to kind of generate some stuff with. And then we still have our Elefante coming in next turn. Kind of do a little cleanup duty. Alright, so we've got 8. Looks like we've got 11 damage coming across. So we've got the Phyrexian Revoker on the chump block on Gonti. And then we're going to trade Beast. We're going to trade a Beast for an Elephant token. Seems like a fair little trade right there. And then let's see. Let's go ahead and get down the Thran Dynamo. And then we can get down Grey Merchant. And if we can find like a sack outlet, we can get into spots where we can get Grey Merchant down. And kind of start bringing it back with the Whispering One. We have no other creature cards in the graveyard right now too. So, but if we do go Grey Merchant next turn, we're looking at, depending on what our opponent gets, if they get a creature down, they have to get multiple creature downs to get around the sacrifice thing. But if our opponent does not, we're looking at 15, 17 coming across. That's going to put them, wait, we're looking at, yeah, 15, 17. That'll put them at right at 5, and that'll be enough devotion right there. If they only go for 1 creature, kind of be a little bit of a chump blocker. So we'll kind of see what's going on. So our opponent's tapping for 7 mana right now. Okay, let's see. Hopefully we can get out of this one. But yeah, Ritual of the Machine, man. I think this is one of the first times I finally got to cast it. Oh, that feels good. You know, permanently gaining control of something in black. This is, yeah, I like playing Gonti so much. Green Sun Zenith for 6. If we get a bunch of little beat stick creatures. Green Sun Zenith for 6. I think Avenger of Zendikar 7, if I recall. Isn't that correct? So I wonder what would be grabbing, because I would assume our opponent's grabbing something that's going to have some type of stabilizing effect. Let me see. Avenger of Zendikar. I'm pretty sure Avenger card. It might be 7 or 8. It's 7. All right, so we don't have to worry about an Avenger of Zendikar. I don't know what would be a good 6 spot for Green Sun Zenith. That would kind of give a little bit extra thing. Either way, we've got the Whispering One coming in. We still have the our Elephant at 9/9 swinging in. They're gonna have to chump block, and we still have Grey Merchant kind of swinging in, depending on what we got. And we'll probably start being a lot more aggressive with Gonti swinging in with that Death Touch, so we can start recasting, kind of start digging for some stuff. So, but yeah, you know, I could have been a little bit more aggressive with Gonti this game, but usually green is just kind of it's a little hit or miss on the Gonti trigger, so I feel like we had a little bit better stuff over there. But yeah, it's been a good video so far. Definitely enjoyed it. A little bit more of a grindier match, but it's been fun. Definitely enjoyed it. Okay, so we got Woodland Bellower getting down. You return. You may search your library for a non-legendary green creature card with converted mana 3 or less. Put it onto the battlefield. Then shuffle your library. Okay, so let's see what's getting. They're going to search up. So converted mana costs 3 or less. That's definitely going to be something I have to watch out for. But I think either way, we're not going to swing in with the Whispering One since our opponent's got a 6/5 out there. They'll be able to take care of it. But we'll be able to swing in with the elephant. I've always loved this elephant art too, with the all the different little trunks on there. Pretty cool. All right, excuse me 1 second. Okay, there we go. Sorry, I'm coming down with like I don't know if it's not like a flu or a cold or anything, but it's just kind of like been a little congested. Yavi my Elder. Okay. When it dies, all right, Mr. DJ, turning the club up. I saw an altar where somebody with a Sharpie had drawn like a little DJ table. Like, see where the little aura is around him, like right below his hands. They drew a DJ table and they drew like a DJ chain around him and some glasses. And like that's all I see now is him just spinning some mad. This got me laughing right now. It's done its job. It's just silly. Yeah, as the game wears on too, that's kind of one of those where stuff gets funnier. Alright, so we're gonna choose tails on this one. Moonlight Bargain, I love that. Beautiful card draw, definitely that. We are at 20 life though, we have to watch out for that. Let's see, how do we want to sequence this? Let's they're gonna have to. Our opponent has 8, they're gonna be a block, so we can swing in with the elephant, and we can swing in with Gonti. I think I like that. And then we've got 5 mana at 6, so we can still Moonlight Bargain too. Let's go ahead and let's swing in with Gonti, and let's swing in with the Elephant. They're going to have to block either way. We're going to get in for 11, and then we can follow with Grey Merchant. If we lose Gonti, so be it. At least we're trading on something. If they block with the Yavimaya Elder, that's going to be Gonti's going to survive. Okay, and then if it blocks with the Woodland Bellower, Mr. Steelio Girl. I don't know, stupid, but look, he just looks silly that he's yelling like that. Okay, so Gonti's going to go back to the command zone. Search it up right there. Do we want to go for a little Grey Merchant action? Let's kind of re-rack on how much mana we got. We're looking at 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We've got 11 total mana to kind of mess around with. Gonti's back in the command zone for 6. So that'll be just enough for a Gonti and a Moonlight Bargain. But if we go for Grey Merchant, we can follow the Grey Merchant next turn. So let's go for Gonti. So we're going to go for Gonti. We're looking at 1, 2, and then we can still fire off the Moonlight Bargain on our opponent's turn. And we'll have the Grey Merchant to kind of take advantage of that. So let's kind of see what we're going to flip off this one. Call of the Wild. Snow Cover 4, Satyr Wayfinder, Guy's Cradle. And then you may cast it. Yeah, let's see. I guess Call of the Wild? Man, this is... We could go for a little Satyr, just a little extra beat sticks. Yeah, this is where Gonti's just kind of, so it's alright. Not the best. I guess we'll just go for Call of the Wild, that way our opponent doesn't get it. And then we still have Moonlight Bargain to fire off with next turn, and we still have Grey Merchant to get down. And our opponent's going to have to sacrifice a creature, well, not at the beginning of that, because they don't have a creature. But yeah, so we got the Moonlight Bargain. So we're going to fire this one off, and we can be pretty aggressive. We are at 10 life. We have Grey Merchant coming down. We're going to gain 6. Our opponent's going to lose 6. So just kind of depending on what they want to go with, we can have some fun there. But yeah, been a good little match so far. Moonlight Bargain. Yeah, this is one of those cards I recently added to the deck, and it's one of those like, man, where have you been? Like, I love just a card draw, losing life, looking at the top 5. It's also like a little graveyard enabler too. So beautiful Magic card. All right, so we got the Treefolk Harbinger coming in, and if we can grab like another little board wipe or something, kind of clear the board up, that would be a good draw off that one. But we'll kind of see what we do. Enters the battlefield, search your library for a Treefolk or a Forest card. Shuffle your library, put it on top. And do they have to reveal? Yeah, reveal it. So we'll see what goes to the reveal zone. Lingify. Enchanted creature is a Treefolk with base 0/4. Okay. Bloodline Shaman. Choose a creature type. Reveal the target if that's put into your hand. Okay. We're not going to be able to activate that just yet because they're going to have Summoning Sickness. So I'm going to close these 2 swamps out. So the Lingify on top. We do have to watch out for that. Okay. Let's see what's getting tapped right now. Either way, we're going to fire. Yeah, I think we'll be kind of aggressive with this one. We got Eternal Witness. Let's see what Eternal Witness is going to bring back. I would assume the Woodland Bellower. Search your library. You get a 6/5 beat stick. Mindslaver. Okay, that goes back to the hand. All right. I'm not too worried about necessarily a Mindslaver right now, but yeah, if our opponent wants to go for that. And then, yeah, we're going to be pretty aggressive with the Moonlight Bargain because I want to try and close this game out. Alright, so the Mindslaver's back in the hand. Let's go ahead and let's fire this Moonlight Bargain off. So we're looking at 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Look at the top 5. Alright, Worst Fears. We definitely have enough mana for Worst Fears. Yeah, we're looking at 6, 7. Yeah, I like that. Animate Dead on Woodland Bellower. Phyrexian Revoker. We can animate Dead on Phyrexian Revoker, naming the Mindslaver. That'd be pretty good. We're going to put Phyrexian Arena into the graveyard. Black Sun Zenith for 1 would really kind of wipe that stuff out right there. I think we'll go ahead and put that. We're looking at 2, 4, 6, 8. Yeah, I'm okay with this. I'm okay with we can fire off that Worst Fears, Black Sun Zenith, Vampiric Tutor, Animate Dead. Okay. That's a nice little rip right there. Okay. So, let's see what we got. Let's get our trying to put our that Whispering Trigger is kind of a little weird one right there. Okay. So we got our Meta Crypt trigger. We're going to choose Tails on this one. Lost the flip. Draw another swamp. Okay. Let's go and get this down. We're looking at 1, 2, 3, 4 devotion. We're going to lose 2 life. We'll go down to 7. If we go for Black Sun Zenith for 1, that'll take care of Eternal Witness and the Bloodline Shaman. We need to make sure we're looking at 7, 8. So we've got we've got enough mana for that. Looking at 1, 2. We're tapping for 3. Yeah, Black Sun Zenith for 1. Yeah, that'll kind of clear him out right there. Okay. And then we still have we have enough to fire off a Worst Fears to control our opponent after they went for the Mindslaver. Pretty epic. I like that, man. Some nice little commander action right there. All right, so let's go ahead and we're going to go ahead and swing in. Our opponent's at -1, so we can just swing in with everybody. And then we'll kind of see how much we got going on as far as devotion goes. We're looking at 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We'll at least have that 6. But we still have Worst Fears to kind of control our opponent's turn, and we can put the Lingify on something. All right, so we get the chump block on 8 right there. That's going to be 6 coming across. They take care of the Tree Speaker. Yeah, let's go and fire this Worst Fears off, choosing our opponent. So we're looking at 1, 2, 3, 4, and then 1, 2, 3. And then we can still fire this Vampiric Tutor off. I think I like that. Because we're going to go down to 7, and we're going to control our opponent. And that should be 9, 15, 17. Yeah, we'll have enough on combat damage if we just... Alright, opponent scoops it up. Yep. So we had Worst Fears. We were going to gain control of our opponent's turn. They had Mindslaver on top. We still had Animate Dead on Phyrexian Revoker to kind of take care of the Mindslaver if we didn't draw this Worst Fears right here. But yeah, that's a nice little match right there. Definitely enjoyed that. So, alright guys, if you enjoyed it, like and subscribe. Thanks, guys.